Next, we have David Ferran, class of 78, CEO of the Torrey Project. David founded Vacuum General in 1978, rebranded it Thailand General, and it went public in 1997 on the NASDAQ market. He founded Nobleman Group, Reno Subsystems, and Ferran Technology. Ferran Technology was acquired by Sumitomo Heavy Industries. He's very active. He's a board member of Outreach Project, a nonprofit organization in Des Moines that provides food, water, education, medical services to the world's poorest people. He also sits on the advisory board of UNH's Sustainability Institute. Welcome, David.
Thank you very much, Ian. And I want to take this opportunity to also express my gratitude to the University of New Hampshire, to thank my friends and family for being here today, and of course, a special shout out to my TKE fraternity brothers from the class of 1978. And congratulations to all of the other inductees today. So the university asked that I address a problem that I'm concerned about and make a recommendation as to how UNH might be able to make a dent in that problem. So let's dive into it. A recent Gallup poll of young Americans aged 18 to 29 showed that young Americans, 45% of them, only 45% support capitalism. A majority of young Americans today would like to see capitalism replaced with socialism. And I find that deeply, deeply troubling. But can you blame them? Can you blame the younger generations when they look around and they see the damage being inflicted on our planet, on our society, and even on our democracy here in America by the way we're going about capitalism? And they think it's capitalism that's the problem. I'm here to say it's not capitalism that's the problem. It's the way we're going about capitalism in America. And the way we're going about capitalism in America is driven by our financial sector. It's driven by the folks on Wall Street. And that's the problem that needs to be addressed. We need to remember that the money being invested on Wall Street is our money. And we need to take a more active role in seeing to it that our money, when it's invested, is invested in ways that creates positive, not negative outcomes for our planet, our society, and our democracy. That's a problem that needs to be addressed. And I have a suggestion. But before I get into my suggestion and my request to the university, I want to just take a moment because sometimes in our quest to get better, we forget or we just fail to stop and acknowledge the progress we've made and the accomplishments. So I want to just take a brief moment to give my personal thanks and congratulations to Tom Kelly, Fiona Wilson, and all of the people at the UNH Sustainability Institute for the amazing work that they're doing to keep UNH at the forefront of sustainability. I also want to give a shout out to Ned Dane and the folks at the UNH Endowment Fund for the work they're doing. They saw this coming, and back in 2015, they created something called the ESG Investment Pool. And for those of you not familiar with ESG, it's investing in for-profit companies that will have a positive impact on our world. It's really good stuff. So they started doing that back in 2015. And the size of that ESG investing pool has increased each year since then. Last year, 2020, it represented 18% of all of our investments of the UNH Endowment Fund. And I'm told that this year, it's going to be up in the vicinity of 50%, which is really good news. And unfortunately, I'm here today to deliver the message that it's just not good enough. Time is running out We are facing an existential crisis. We need to get capitalism back on track. And to do that, we need to show our support. And so my request of the university is that UNH go all in, and in turn, 100% of our UNH endowment fund should be invested in value-aligned assets. And we can do it. We have led the way in sustainability with our work, and the time is now for us to lead the way again. Half measures won't do. We need to be all in, and we need to support the change that we want to see by making sure that every dollar that we invest from our UNH endowment fund is invested in a way that is going to drive positive change in our world. That's my request, and thank you very much.